finally getting into our own. Getting respect. Make it, no fake it, just take it.
Oh shit, it's on already? Fuck. Check this out, canalitos. What's good with it, y'all? It's your boy Santo G. Back at it, you already know. Spreading unity, prosperity, and respect. Above all, if you're new here, do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button, tap that notification bell. It don't cost you nothing, and it will help out this channel. So today, I just wanted to tell you guys a crazy prison story. And this one is actually about the time that I got down with my Bunky. And then after that, we're inside the cell pretty much deciding our fate. If we're going to get boo-bopped or not. So let's start at the beginning. So it was just another regular day inside prison. I was at the F yard. I was at the substance abuse treatment facility F yard. That's New Corcoran in Corcoran, California. So it's another regular day. I think I don't know if I was lit. I know my Bunky was lit. I don't think I was lit at that time. I can't say for sure if I was or I wasn't, to be honest. But I do remember that he was wigging out on me. I was downstairs using the phone. I'm using the payphone, talking to my wife, talking on the phone, right? And I just noticed him come down. There's only 2 payphones in the bottom in the day room. There's 2 in the bottom. And then was there 2 on top? I just know there's 2 in the bottom. So I'm on one. He comes to the other one. It's not that far. It's probably like 5-6 feet away from each other. So, boom, he comes down. He uses the phone. I'm on the phone. I see him dialing. They're not answering. Not answering. He looks at me. Gets back on. Nothing. Looks at me again. Goes upstairs. So I'm just, the whole time I'm right there, I'm scoping everything out. I've been in prison. By this time, this was like 2015. So I've been in prison already like 6 years. So I already know how to read people. I know something's up. I already know he's wigged out. He's on one, you know what I'm saying? We've been partying. So I see him. I'm scoping out the body language. Next thing you know, he's on the top tier. On the top tier, they have bars to where you could be standing on the top and you could see the bottom. So next thing you know, he's on the top tier and he's right there just dogging like. So I'm on the phone looking up like, what the fuck? Like, talking. And then I see him like in the corner of my eye, you know, like, the fuck? Tripping. Whatever, I finished my phone call, I'm like, alright, baby, alright, Simone, I'll call you later. In case he's all that, you know what I mean? Hang up. Go up there. Go up in the cell, like, what's up, my boy? Like, you good or what? What? Yeah, I'm good. And he's up there, he's fucking with his antenna. So he's putting his antenna, like, trying to find reception. It was bad. I ain't gonna lie. In SATF, it was bad. They have cell phone blockers. They have big towers posed to where they turn on some shit and it allegedly messes up the communication for any cell phones in the facility. It's called cell phone blocker towers. So the reception there is already bad. We already have bad reception. So he's messing with it, looking for reception, and he's putting his antenna like almost close to where mine is at. And keep in mind, I was in that cell before he even got there. Like, that was my bunk. I had the bottom bunk, and then he came and they put him on top of me. Now, the reason why I say I was there first, because that has a lot to do with it. If I'm in that cell first, my antenna's already set. You putting your antenna now, I'm not gonna move mine for yours. I'm already here. I'm established already. You gotta work around mine. So he's putting it and it's like closer to mine. So now I sit down. I'm sitting down on my bunk and I'm just watching him, like, just watching this fool trip out. Like, he's putting it close to mine. I see my shit. Like, hey, you messing up my reception, G? Huh? Like, you messing up my reception, G? What? Oh. Throws it, jumps down, goes to the other side. He's like, hey, whoa, like mouthing off. I just look at him like, what? Like, hey, bro, like, you know what? I'm already tired of your shenanigans, my boy. Like, what's up? You got something to say? Like, what's up? At that time, when I said that, he just put his head down. Hey, if I'm lying, I'm dying. He just puts his head down, starts going like that, just starts rushing me like with his head. So I see him start coming up, I'm just boop, boop. I grab his head. He has his head like right here. I grab his head, like push him down because he was like charging. So I'm just like going back, just We end up breaking some like cables, like some clothes hanger cables. Boom! It like scratched me in the neck, the fucking the rope. So we go over there, boom, hot pot falls. Boop, boop, boop. Whole time he's just swimming though. Boop, boop, boop. Then I slip. Oh, boom, I fall. I just slip, boom, I fall. From the hot pot water, we tipped over some hot pots, it was all wet. So, boom, I fell. Get up. As soon as I get up, the homie's like, hey, that's it. Like, nah, hell nah, like, come on. It was all wet though. So man, fuck. Just go outside, go into the neighbor's cell, and I'm just in the cell. Man, fuck that. Like, hey, tell him to come over here. Like, hey, tell him Kyle over here. You know what I mean? Like, fuck that. Like, it ain't over. You know what I mean? So, boom, that whole shit happens. Next thing you know, the homie comes. Shout out the homie Vago. Boom, the homie Vago comes, and he's just right there like, hey, like, what the fuck? Explain to him like, hey, look, check this out. What? You know what I'm saying? It's what it is. So, we end up having like a whole little junta. I want to say like a couple hours later, right? This happens. Yard opens up, all that. After yard, the homie comes in. He's like, hey, guy over here. There was a cell that was open. Like, there was nobody in there, but the door was open. So we all go in there. It's, I want to say, about like 8 to 10 of us, 12 of us. Like 8 to 12 of us. And they're just in there, like, they're talking about it. Like, what happened? Woo. So I just pretty much told them, like, hey, look. This happened. Homeboy got mouthy. And he rushed at me. So I defended myself straight up. You know what I'm saying? Homeboy starts bringing up old stuff, like, because we had got into it. I had got into it with my Bunky before that. Prior to that, we had got into it. I believe it was because me personally, like, I give my people would look out for me. If not, I'll be hustling. But I always had some type of money or something going, you know what I mean? So he wouldn't get canteen, and when I would party, he would want to party, but he wouldn't get no money. So we had argued once, and I told him, like, man, you're useless, my G. Like, can't get food, can't get money for drugs, you can't do nothing, you know what I mean? I would tell him, hey, get something going on the calles, like, let's try to get something going. He couldn't even do that type. So it was like, I know in retrospect, now looking back on it, like, you don't call another man useless. You don't call nobody useless. Like, that's very hurtful, you know what I'm saying? But he used that. Like, oh, how would you feel if another man calls you useless? So they were like, like, you know what I mean? Like, he flighted you, but hey, did you say this? Like, yeah, but I didn't say that then. Like, we had got into it prior, you know? So he was like, oh, it's like some just built up stuff. Why? So now they're like, hey, yeah, like, you know what? Both of you, like, we can't boobop one person and not boobop the other person. You know what I'm saying? Like, so like both of y'all gonna get boobop. It's Remember when they said that, I looked back and I looked at them like, what? Like, oh, hell nah, homie. Like, hey, hold my low, homie. Hey, homie, I need that. Homie, straight up. I need that. Like, what? Like, I'm telling you, he flighted me and I defended myself. So now you're saying we're going to get boop up? Well, fuck that. Hey, come on, let me get down with him. Like, straight up. You make it fair, right? We gonna make it fair, right? We gonna make it fair, right? Well, then what's up? Come on, fool. Stop being a bitch. Fool, Kyle, homie. Stop being a fucking bitch. Fool, come on, homie. Straight up. Kyle, fool. Nothing. The fool was just like, everybody was just like, what the fuck? Like, hey, homie, don't let my kindness fool you. Straight up. Don't let my kindness fool you. Straight up. Boom. Next thing you know, right there, shout out the homie Bones from, I think he was from Wasco or somewhere over there. And shout out the homie Stranger from Lamont with the big Lamont on his forehead. They're the two people that boob-bopped me. So now I'm right there like, boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. Ended up splitting my shit. I was even more hot. Like, whew. And they did me first too. So I'm right there like, soon as they finish, I just thought the room. I go and I look myself in the mirror. The homie comes. The homie that got the building, he comes. And I'm still mad. I'm like, hey, like, you good? Trying to give me a hug because I was the boy, you know? He didn't even worry about the other fool. He was just like coming to see what's up with me. I remember I was just hot. I'm like, hell nah, fool. Like, let me get him, dog. Like, straight up. You already did this. Like, let me get him, dog. Like, how you gonna do this, fool, and not even let me get him? Like, come on, dog. Like, what's up? Like, nah, bro. Nah. Like, chill, fool. Chill, dog. Like, I remember, like, it was a whole lot of stuff going on. But to be honest, I think the homie just had a boo-bop me to save face. Because I ain't gonna lie, I was acting a fool. When I was right there. You know what I'm saying? And not in a good way. You know what I'm saying? But I could tell you this is that everybody that was there with me in that prison or any other prison, man, they can tell you, your boy right here, straight G and always hold it down. Cannot one person say that they ever called me out my name or that they ever called me out and we didn't get them up. And that's facts. So I'm going to end it off here, man. It's your boy Santo G, real, raw, and uncut. I just wanted to tell you guys the story about when I got down with my Bunky. And then after that, we in the cell having a straight gangster meeting, deciding our fate. Good thing it was just a little boo-bop inside the cell. Because if they wanted to, man, well, I could have get boo-bopped in the yard. Boop-bop out. Again, now I'm going to the back. Now I got to go to another yard and explain myself, so on and so forth, man. And that ain't nothing nice. You know what I'm saying? But for anybody, man, just worry about your family, worry about your health, worry about your paper. Leave that prison bullshit for the birds, because that shit ain't cool. I'm right here telling you guys stories and reliving it, man, but it ain't cool. Straight up, it is not cool. If I could do it all over again, man, come on, who would not? Anybody would choose not to go to prison. And that's facts. Although it made me who I am today and all that, man, but still, I done been through struggles, trials, and tribulations that I wouldn't wish on my worst enemy. Even though I'm here making jokes, smiling now, man, there's days where the PTSD don't even let me go outside. And that's facts. So with that being said, man, let's get it. Shout out my good people at Killer Kush. Shout out my good people at Drip Fits. Shout out Hadar Extracts. And check out my good people at Cali Bullies. Let's get it.